We're back at the messy desk and we are making fun embellishments. Actually, we're making a page ensemble using items from Simplicity's Sassy set as well as items from my stash. So stay tuned and come craft with me. Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to the messy desk. We are working in that sewing journal still, and I have stamped some embellishments or some things, and I want to go ahead and make some embellishments. So I've used this silverware tray. I have all the long lines, the long strips here. I have some of the Simplicity ladies, different things here, and then some of the bigger items here so that I can go ahead and finish this. So let's go ahead and see what we can get done. I am going to start with, I had this side-by-side page and I thought that this would be really cool to be able to put something in to the journal, and I thought we would go ahead and make a large paper clip. So I have that there, and I am going to go ahead and use this guest check that was cut out of, it was a cut apart, so I cut it out of I cut it out of a cut apart. It was out of a paper pad. Holy moly. Okay, so we do have the fabric tack is over here upside down. It was actually stuck. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. This is from Book Page. Okay, whenever I can use Book Page, that's always awesome. And I think we'll go with that. So this will be the part that goes down, and we'll go ahead and put our glue on this one. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's going to be time to water this down again with some acetone. Oh my gosh, it just goes so quickly. It doesn't stay wet. So this is fabric tack. And I use this now instead of a glue stick or a glue gun because I burned myself with the glue gun and it hurt. And I was like, if that happens to me, it could happen to somebody else. So I don't want to be responsible for that, so I'm not going to be the example. Okay, so there I have that. I can go ahead and cut it out with my new General Dollar scissors that match my craft room. Okay, so there I have a really awesome beginning of a paper clip, and then in the little thing I have some of these. I have not used any of the ribbon yet. Oh, I think I like her on there. Okay. My fabric scissors are in the living room where I cut the last fabric. Resist the sticky scissors. I finally found them. I've worked on cleaning the craft room this morning. Found a few things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let her hang off the bottom. And because she is fabric, I'm going to go ahead and use the fabric tack on the top here. Okay, go ahead and put the cap on it and put it back over. Go ahead and put this on there. We're going to let it hang down. Go to the edge, and I'm going to grab some of the Dollar Tree lace and have it go across. But what I'm going to do is I am, better use these, going to cut this lace. You've probably seen me do this before. I like it cut. Okay, and then we can add that there. Use some more fabric tack. So we're just layering, collaging, adding fun stuff. If I can pull her down. So I have a thing about, I like to see the numbers. And I'm even gonna leave that just like it is. Just like that. Okay, so if we come over to our, oh, you know what I have? I have up here, it's missing this part down here because I broke it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here. This is a needle threader if it had its little metal piece down here, but I think it's still kind of cool to be able to put this in, and we'll go ahead and staple it in. Okay, so that gives me that. I like it. Okay, so that's going to be a it'll be able to be a decoration on this page, and also it will be able to hold something, a note or something. So let's go ahead and, like this is a stamped card, a Project Life card, and we'll just put that right there. Okay, so it'll just hold that stamped card right there. And so we have this, I want to leave all the lines, but I have these, okay, I have this image, and I thought we could go ahead and cut her out. Okay. If you're following along eventually with your Sassy Simplicity kit, you did receive a pattern, and you can either cut your people out or you can use the pattern as a pocket. You can see that this particular pattern was ripped, and I was like, you know what, since it's ripped, I'm gonna go ahead and I will just fussy cut these out. I can use the back side as, okay, that was gonna drive me crazy. This was a pattern that I had back in the day, and I made those the shorts and I made the skirt, and because I'm so short, I didn't end up liking it. I ended up taking it apart and totally changing the way that it works. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll just glue her on there. So just fussy cutting and adding this image. This journal is a journal that I got at the Goodwill. It has like 3 or 4 different colors of lined papers, and it was sewn together, so I was able to take it apart and have the side-by-side lined pages. If you're here at the premiere, I'm waving. Hi! And say hello to Midnight. Hi, Midnight! I'm so glad you've joined us today. If you are new here and if you're returning, make sure you come over and you say hello in the chat, because this is a pre-recorded video and we're all over there in the chat, and I'd love to be able to answer some questions for you and get to know you better. We also have our Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie Facebook group. We have some free digitals in the files over there. It's a great place for you to be able to share your projects and hang out with more crafty, wonderful people like we are. And also, tomorrow, September 1st, we have a brand new Junk Journal Challenge here on the Dear Julie Julie channel. So you'll want to be here tomorrow at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, where we have a brand new crafty video. But tomorrow is special because it's the 1st of September and we'll have a brand new challenge. So we'll see you then. And now back to our program. And so I have those. Okay, there we have that, and then here I think, okay, you know what, let's sometimes you can take things and just, yeah, that ain't happening. I really would rather tear this though. Yeah, tear it from this direction. Okay, so I still have that I can use. And then I'm going to come and I'm going to go ahead and refold this out. Okay, and I think it needs some reinforcing. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it onto this page for reinforcement. So you can tell this was a backing page. Could have used glue stick for this because it's just, I just want it backed. Okay, so around the edge. Okay. Go ahead, put it down. The best I can on getting it folded out. 1985 is the copyright on this pattern. So, I will continue to work on this on some of the days in September, so that I can get this journal finished. I have too many that are not getting done just because one challenge ends and it's time for a new one. So okay, use the resist the sticky since there is sticky in there. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go around this and cut the reinforced page off. Okay, so this is the back of that pattern, and it had been ripped. Okay. There's that. And that. Okay. So what I'm thinking with this is that we can go ahead and I think it'll make a really cool page in the journal, just like that. Okay. So if this was here, and then we opened it here, I don't need the lines, I don't think. Okay. Okay, to get a straight edge, I'm going to go ahead and go line that edge up there, and then I'll fold that there. That'll give me that straight edge. Okay, and this will give me a place to put a tuck. I love it. Okay. I have this heart, and okay, so she's on that side. Let's go ahead. I will use, so this is from the wrapping paper. Oh, I just, there's those, and then we still have a couple of these. I think we'll go ahead and go with scissors. Or no, I mean, cutting with the scissors. We're gonna cut the sewing machine out. Oh my gosh, Julie. So we'll go ahead and put this down as a tuck. So this will be another page ensemble for this journal. I've enjoyed making the page ensembles and having them ready. We'll make it an actual pocket, you guys. Okay. Just adding some glue onto the heart. Put it down first. You know what? This is driving me crazy. It's like, I think it needs something. I think it's just, it's too bright. So I'm going to put some of the pattern on here to help calm it down. Okay. And this is a doll pattern. It's kind of fun to have the doll patterns because you have all the things happening smaller. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and put this down. Using this one even though I had messed it up. Now we'll just go ahead. Any day now. Add the sewing machine. Okay. So that gives us this little pocket on the pattern that we would have ended up losing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, cut this. I'm gonna add this pattern page right over there. can still use the lines and write on it if you wanted to. As you can see, the lines are in the opposite direction than what I would want them to be. Okay, a little bit of dry decoupage there, and I'll lay this down. I'm going to make this into a pocket. I like to use everything that is on my desk if at all possible. All the little pieces. And you see, if I cut the sewing machine out of this one, then I lose all the rest of that. It's gonna be trash. And these can be pockets because they'll be on opposite sides of this signature. And pockets this. Okay, so there we have this little pocket. And then you'll want to clean it up from the other side. And you could go ahead and put that would be the perfect size for there. And then I think we'll go ahead and add one of the patterned. Let's go. I want it to cover the shade store. I don't know if you saw that, but I want it to cover that. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Use my fingernail right there to mark it. Use a lot of fingernail marking. Okay, so this will have that little pocket there. This will have a pocket here that we can add something into as well. You know, we do have this also, but I think I want this to come in from the side. I think I might have even already made something for that. Okay, so there's that, and I really like it. So let's see, here we have captured, we have recording life. So I have a variety of Project Life cards hanging around out here, so that's what that was. I really like the way she looks on that page. could go ahead and add, I'll just leave her. Okay, so then we have this page, and let's see. We have a variety of fun items here, so I'm going to pull those out. I was hoping that one of them would be okay. I think we'll go ahead and add this here. Yeah, I'll add that there. Sometime today. So adding that there, and it's across from her, so, and then I think go ahead and add a little bit of this to the top. Of this one with some of the napkin. Gives you some of the colors that we're using in this journal. And we are using gold staples. There we go. Okay, so you have some color there. We have some color here. Now this also might be a good place for a paper clip. And remember, we made these for the butterfly, and you really couldn't see the punch card under it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that. I'm going to cut this this picture here. I'm going to go ahead and cut it down and make it skinnier. Okay, so making it skinnier, and then I'm going to put that right on here, and then I'm going to use this and I'm going to make a paper clip for this page. Okay, and this will be on a different side in the this signature. Okay, so there's putting them on it. Okay, and if I come over here, don't want to forget we have that. That's going to go in here somewhere. Okay, I have my little, it's the box of little things. Okay, well, let's go ahead and find something that we can back this onto. Where's the rest of that book page? I don't see it. Of course. Of course. Aha, it'll fit perfect on here. So let's go ahead, put a paper clip on here. Put the long side on the outside. Grab our fabric tack. Put the fabric tack around the paper clip and around the outside of, and then put the top back on, put it in there upside down so that it's ready for the next time. And then we're just going to add this onto here. Okay, and that can go right on there. And let's see what do I have over here? I have to move this over a little. Can have it hold her. Okay, so there's that. There's that. I think this is not going to fit in there. So what we probably need in there is one of the tags. And I have the dress cut out. Okay, so we have on this side, we have one of the ribbon ladies right there. But we don't have a ribbon lady here, but I don't want to waste her and have her on the inside of something. So let's come over to, coming to my pile here. Okay, so we have to be creative with her because you see I used somebody's hands where they were there, and then there's this here. So what if we brought her all the way up like that? Okay, we'll go ahead and put the glue on her. So this is from the kits that I made. This was from the calendar. So I was able to find a lot of the Sassy Simplicity, not all of it, but a lot of it. And so I had put together some kits. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this off because I just put glue on it. So we'll put that down. We'll come over here. We'll add her up to the edge, up to the top. Okay, so up to the edge, up to the top, and then we'll put it down. And then we'll cut it with the magic scissors. Okay. So just because you lose part of her, you don't have to not use her altogether. Okay, so there she is. And she'll be able to go in there. And okay, coming back over to see what I can find. It'll come over and cover her face. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, we want to save that for when we can when we can see them. That will be in a pocket. Okay, kind of like that. So this is an ensemble, and we'll have the pages will be done and ready for the journal using the Fun Simplicity things as well as items from my stash. Oh my gosh, my trash can, I forgot, I took my trash can out. I put stuff on the floor. There's no trash can there. Okay, so that will be her. And that will give that a okay, I'm going to add this to the back of this. So this is a journaling card. A Project Life card, actually. Rather than putting this away till I find someplace else to put it, we'll put that right there. And what would you do with that? You can put your title on there of what you're going to be writing about on your journaling card. And let's see if we have I guess I don't have any of the other wallpaper pieces. Let's see, maybe they're in the bigger section. Nope. Okay, well, I'm going to have to remedy that, but I can go ahead. I'm going to put, yeah, we'll put, okay, see down at the bottom of this one, you've got just the tops of some. I'm going to put that across the bottom down here. Perfect. I have to look and see if I have distressed other, I don't remember if I've distressed in this journal. I see one tag is distressed, but I don't know if I did others. Okay, so there's that. Let's put that across the bottom. And guess what? It doesn't get wasted. Okay. Okay, so we have our, this page here has our little, okay, these just say happiness is homemade, and I'm going to go ahead and put that up underneath here, because if you have a paper clip, you probably should be holding something under it. So we made our paper clip and added it to this page, and then on this page we added her, and we've left these two pages blank to be able to have writing. And then here we created this with the back of the pattern, and it has pockets on the inside with our little journaling card here. We used some of the pattern to back that. We used this this paper down here to make our pocket. Added some of the wallpaper, and over here we used one of the images that would have probably been thrown away. And then what if we go ahead and we add this little piece right there, rather than throw it away. Okay, so that's added. And then up here in this little thing, there's a button. And I'm going to go ahead. It's from that scrapbook paper. It's just a whole page of buttons. Okay, put the button up there. Okay, so that's that. We added another paper clip here with this little note, and it's on the back of that pattern again. And we added this edge of using one of the cutoff pieces. I think it turned out really cool, because you could put a picture on here. That's a great place for like a picture. I really like the way those turned out. I love her. I think she's going to be really fun to have in this journal. So there's a little page ensemble. And then what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go make something really similar, at least for this part of the journal, and put that in my stack of pages. And I'm just about ready to put my pages in. So what is your favorite? I love this paper clip. I love that image. And I think that, you know, backing this paper was a great idea, and making it useful, using and making her useful. I think that that's really, really fun. And also, I like the way this calmed this heart down. And I love this. I love that image on there. Okay, so that is today's little craft with me. So tomorrow we will have the brand new September blah 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 junk journal challenge. It's still a surprise. And so I will see you here tomorrow at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with our September challenge. Now go watch one of these videos or this playlist, and I've added a video over here, and would love for you to watch that for your viewing pleasure or crafty company. Have an amazing day. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.